Ladies and gentlemen, here we go with the next match of the night. USA versus Ukraine in the men's heavyweight division. Let's welcome the first of our athletes. He hails from and is representing the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, a former US national champion. Welcome him now from Florida, USA, Chance the Tugboat Shaw!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now back. One of the rising brands in the sport of arm wrestling. Look at Chance Shaw sporting the classic Hawaiian shirt. Let me tell you something, guys. I know the appearance would appear that he wasn't the guy. This guy is the future of American arm wrestling.
And his opponent needs no introduction anywhere in the world of arm wrestling, and he hails from and is representing Ukraine. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is a multiple Ukrainian national champion and a former Nemirov World Cup champion. Please welcome Oleg Petrenko.
Oleg Petrenko from Ukraine has been on this stage, have his wins and have his losses. Last time we saw him pulling against Aleja Muratov, but that was on the left arm. On the right arm, he's looking insanely good. Today is a big test in a tugboat. But this man right here, I remember 2019, I was there in Zloty Tour where he murdered everyone in a class and then did amazingly well in open class. This guy is the real deal. He is the student of Andrei Pushkar. He brings his legacy to life on this table. Can't wait to see him more.
One thing is for sure. If you are sporting the red shirt, it seems to be the winning formula. However, the United States, when represented, is 0-for-9 and counting. When will the drought end, and can the young man from the state of Florida put some respect on the United States arm wrestling brand? Let's go, Chance Shaw.
Chance Shaw, the bigger man, got that natural size advantage, and he's used to the heat in Florida. He's used to the heat in the big matches. Has faced the perfect storm, John Brezink, but tonight here at East versus West 8, a cold front is blowing in, and his name is Oleg Petrenko of Ukraine. This is a step up in class in many respects.
Don't move.
Is Chance Shaw equal to it? Many people feel stylistically Chance Shaw can do something here, but the hand looked iron, Travis Bajan.
I do appreciate the scream, the yell of Chance Shaw. However, I would have imagined a bit better hand and wrist positioning, complete dominance from Petrenko. Say his last name again.
Petrenko, Oleg Petrenko.
Petrenko. Listen, Neil, there are two names in the United States in the heavyweight division. Corey West does it physical, awesome power. The other young man is right here, Chance Shaw. What his game plan, his strengths are the angles, the leverage, the use of the strap. More than you know, the Americans need Chance Shaw to take hand and wrist positioning here, because my fear, arm to arm, my goodness, Petrenko looks like the real deal, Neil Pickup.
Oh my God, does he? I mean, what a gut check required now for Chance Shaw. The hand was iron of Petrenko, but I'll tell you what, Chance Shaw got a good bite there. And he is nicely carving back. And if he can put some bleed into Petrenko, he may have something here. Little look to the side. Interesting first round. Needs to watch that elbow, but this is on, Travis.
Chance is a real sticky place right here. However, I don't feel that he was in love just a few inches too off-centered, not as much pronation and cup as needed. I've seen him in this position. The problem with Chance Shaw is he has never been able to fight once put in any sort of deep water. That was not the ideal start for the Americans.
But a little bit of bleed went in there, mate. No doubt about that. And there was a moment of settling. Oh, my word. Champion's response from Oleg Petrenko. And one thing you can say is if there was a gut check moment, if there was a little bit of nerves for Chance Shaw in that first start, when Petrenko's wrist and hand didn't move, what he just felt there may be even more alarming, like looking out of the bedroom window and seeing a guy at the end of the garden with a hockey mask and a machete. Not good.
No doubt. And even the start of the match, the beginning of trying to get in the straps, the communication now looking at Chance Shaw sitting there. I'm not sure. I think he's better off when he's the more skilled and that the other person is required, the heart and the dog to come back. What I see is Chance Shaw needs to be a dog in order to come back from this, and I'm not sure that's quite in the repertoire. I don't think he thought that this guy would be so diamond. And look how long the hand appears from Petrenko.
Petrenko really is a big-framed individual. He's not got the same body weight as Chance Shaw, but he's definitely a big kid. He's got big, thick hands and wrists, built for the task. And you do feel like Chance there was working far harder in that first round. Got a little bit of a bite there, and there was a little bit of shock from Petrenko. Almost like Chance was stronger than he expected, but he quickly, his experience kicked in, he calmed himself down, and on that second hit, he was clinical.
No doubt, and I think you could appear to see the advantage in Chance Shaw making all those maneuvers and hits and the bleeding. But the truth is, if you stop focusing on Petrenko and look at the face of Chance Shaw, you can see those matches stuck there for more than 3 to 5 seconds. They start, the big man's tank starts to bleed at a super level.
One of the things that concerns me a little for Chance is that most of the time, this is an arm wrestler who pulls low hand top roll and likes to have very much engagement onto his opponent's lower fingers. He wants to start as long as he can in the match, as far away as he can. And I feel like he needs to come to Oleg Petrenko a little and create some space to move into. That is not his normal look, and it may be a problem for him, Travis.
Just a point.
And he's definitely not looking for control. He is trying to set up a connection in which he tries to get controlled. Most easily done in the set grip. Nothing worse than finding out that your opponent's hand is actually better than yours and having that referee commit you to a grip before the set grip.
Now, if you looked at that on the replay, Oleg Petrenko there, Petrenko thought that he pinned it. He was literally looking straight at Luke Pulcher, pointed at the pad and indicated that he felt like Chance Shaw, as he tried to bail to get that strap, may have gone below the pad. Possibly something there, but I don't think there's any real requirement for Petrenko to need that. He seems like he's really fresh right now. He seems like he's still very much alive here. And it's Chance Shaw that really needs to look for that technical range and needs to look for something a little bit beyond strength. He's definitely outgunned in that department, so he needs to get tricky 101.
No doubt. In that real loose grip, it's all fine and dandy as long as you have someone that's going to fall underneath of it. But the hand and wrist size and strength of Petrenko looks absolutely amazing. And listen, the elephant in the room is clearly the non-verbal communication from not only Chance Shaw, but the Chance Shaw camp right there in match one and after, during the break. I can only hope that somehow he develops some sort of confidence to start giving us the confidence in rooting for him.
Don't move. You're closing me under.
Tall on the
And he's
grip.
low.
Couldn't maintain the height. He's
I'm not going to load against it.
Then don't leave your elbow on the table.
But that's a foul on me if I lift my elbow in a ref's grip.
No, it is not.
Okay.
Just listen to Chance's comments
Not if
there. He
he's
said, I
low.
don't want to load against him. That's a smart move. Doesn't want to put that pressure in because you give this guy anything to hang on to, he is strong enough to do so.
Go!
Oh, my word. Run over there, Travis. Not good.
Ladies and gentlemen, another lesson that you can learn today is no one can protect you when the hand and wrist strength is absolutely dominating. Chance Shaw's communication, his focus is more on the referee trying to help him let this loose, limp grip happen. But the truth is you can't be protected up there. When you get to this table, you got to come there and fight Neil Pickup. The referee's not going to help you. And listen, the hand and wrist strength is absolutely dominating. This guy is much better at the present time, and it's super hard to watch. This will be 0-10 for the Americans here after this next match.
What was really interesting there, Travis, I said it a moment ago, and the situation that presented itself was that Chance Shaw, the tugboat, was, number one, not looking to engage the start. He literally laid back and allowed Oleg Petrenko to initiate. That is not something that's going to pay dividends. Not at all.
I have nothing. It's like
you let this guy rev up on you, and he will run right through you. He did so then. This is something that Chance can look back on in years to come and think, okay, next time I come against someone who has that power advantage, I've got to look to initiate. I've got to look to create space in which to move. If I start really long in the match, give this guy a connection point when he's got that kind of power advantage, there is no win for me whatsoever. Needs to get smart, needs to create the space and run into it.
I say he's got something else to think about, Neil Pickup.
I'd say right now he needs rosary beads and holy water.
And let's be completely honest, how he responds to this round. Where's the energy at? Because you have to give now the East versus West. You have to give your fans. They have to know that you are willing to fight to the death. So listen, wake up. You have not used your gas tank yet. Stop talking about the setup, the referee, the thumb knuckle showing. Get some energy to you. Do some jumping jacks. Find something to get angry about so that at least, Neil Pickup, you can be invited back because of the heart, the energy that you're displaying on this stage. What wouldn't be cool is a complete silent gentleman that takes an L and does more time complaining with the ref than fighting to beat his opponent.
Let's cut Chance a little bit of slack here as well. This is a very, very young man. And he's a quiet, respectful individual by nature. And also, pulling Oleg Petrenko is an experience. This man is rock strong, unbelievably powerful. Chance Shaw probably never experienced. There's sort of a sinister edge about Oleg and the way he pulls. Very rigid, very cold, no space. Even though he's dominating, he was calling pin to Luke Culture when he doesn't need that.
At least get a false start or a foul, my man. Something. Show me that you are alive here and that you understand the amazing obstacle that has taken place. You must false start. You must false start.
The fences right now. He has nothing to lose.
If he grabs him with two hands, I'm not saying it's justifiable. I'm just saying I understand that you spazzed out and tried as hard as you could.
One foul.
Okay.
Foul on Petrenko. Let's have a look here. Down come the thumbs. Watch for the hands to go down. I don't like Chance's body language there. Needs to get high, get that gap and go. Hanging on again there. And he's got a connection point. Now kick back, kick back, kick back.
Second foul.
Winner.
Yes, there's a lane here. Now fight, son. Maybe that, when he goes back to the coaching thing, he's got this win here.
There was a
You know why? Because I was
there
able
was
to
a
tap my
spring
thumb.
in
That's all
that
it was.
step, Travis Pageant.
Let's
can
go.
Because
Now
he's
pull
bringing his
in,
hand so far back.
rally the troops, mate. You need to
just
get
need to
behind
be
this
a little
guy.
bit more aggressive in the
Maybe
setup.
we're seeing a little bit of a gas tank issue there in the hand and wrist of Petrenko. But one thing I'll say there, right from the get-go, Oleg Petrenko was not happy with that grip. He probably felt like, look, it doesn't matter. You can let this guy go anywhere. Not the case. That should signify hope to Chance. He's not as far away as he feels, Travis.
And honestly, I feel both guys were surprised by that actual start.
I do too.
Which shows that's a great job from the referee, that there's no anticipation there. I like it. Listen, Chance Shaw has a small chance. Listen, the guy he's arm wrestling is absolutely amazing. That particular connection that you're seeing there, he is in this match. he has to believe in himself. Someone in that corner needs to smack the shit out of Chance Shaw as soon as they get a chance and wake him up.
He does
There
look
is
deflated
a chance.
there. You can see him. He's sat down. He looks deflated. He needs to get bouncing in his corner, get on his toes, put some electricity in this room.
And we all understand why you wouldn't do that early. But listen, you're down 2-0. Now you just had a spark. There is an opportunity there, some light at the end of the tunnel that you did not see 10 minutes ago. There should be an energy level here. I'd say this even more important than taking it to the fifth round. This fourth round here, absolutely vital for Chance to fight. Get his invitation back regardless of what the eventual outcome is.
Can you imagine the opportunity now in front of Chance Shaw? How dramatic would this be if the young man from Florida, USA, could pull something out now? But he's got to want to do it. He's got to explode into this hand and wrist, make Oleg Petrenko work. Oleg definitely more concerned, Travis, no doubt about that. He's not happy with the grip.
Yeah, Chance has received a little home cooking here from a fellow American referee, and he is going to listen to Chance. He is going to make sure the thumb knuckles are actually showing, which was why there was a hesitation
He's
there.
doing this the whole time.
He's not. Stop. He's not.
My
covering his
riser is
knuckle.
going down.
Then don't match
It's a ref grip.
pressure
I'm
in
not.
a referee's
I'm not,
grip.
and I'm going down. That's what I'm saying.
Close your thumbs.
I can't
That's
lose
the
my riser
great
every time.
thing
in the
for
ref's
Chance
grip.
Shaw. That conversation without there being a foul called is amazing.
Truly remarkable.
Don't move. Go.
Big drive there. This is actually
felt
good
him
for Chance.
moving before.
Petrenko not got an engagement there. You feel like this will
let
go
go,
into the
let go.
strap. Oh, he's got a killer grip on that thumb, but this is actually quite good for Chance. If he can maintain there,
Yeah.
look for Petrenko to change direction any moment, though, and really drive forward. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. You feel like this is going to the strap, but that is an ugly position for Chance. What the hell? Chance just full on took his hand off the gripping peg there and pointed to his elbow.
You must have a new level for Chance Shaw to even be able to commit that many fouls without getting one started. But listen, know more about Chance Shaw, ladies and gentlemen. Direct your attention right there. What a beast!
Oleg Petrenko demonstrating that level. Big smile on his face there, but one thing you can say about Oleg, he looked in cruise control in terms of the power throughout most of them. Look at the hand. I mean, that's an impressive performance. That's an impressive display. And in the straps, most of the match, the arm strength was really evident. Chance Shaw with a couple of little bites there, but without the win on fouls, he was never really looking like he could get to the A side on merit. It was a different level of top end to what he's been used to.
And there's no doubt, what continues to be the most important thing about arm wrestling is, in fact, who you are arm wrestling. And tonight, Petrenko was an absolute beast. Not only from the sight of a big shoulders, big hands, but my goodness, able to top roll in the straps against the young American who we thought at any point was ready to start making that climb to the dominance, not only in the United States, but on the world scene, but not tonight. It was all about Oleg Petrenko.
I'm here with your winner, Oleg Petrenko. First match of the day where we see a score being 3-1. I'll ask question in English, then translate it to him. Was there anything surprising in this match?
Всім привіт. Так, сюрприз був. Я думав, що я легко виграю, але насправді Чанс показав дуже достойний бій. В одному моменті здалося, що вже буде тяжко перемогти, але я зміг. Дякую всім за підтримку.
So he expected much easier match from Chance. He thought he's going to win very easily, but Chance gave a great fight for this one. He wanted to say thank you to everyone who was supporting him. What would be the next match that you want on this stage? At 105 kilos, right? 105 килограмм ты весил, да? Что ты хотел на следующий оппонент на эту категорию?
Я б хотів Сандріса, Ріно, Іраклі, Зеркашвілі. Мені було дуже цікаво, я впевнений, що я зміг би дати йому гідний бій. Іраклі.
So he said on this table he wants Sanders, he wants Reno, and there's way more armorers that he want to face. It really, for him, doesn't matter. Oleg Petrenko, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we're going to go back to commentary booth, look at all the matches that happened today, and then we're going to return for more arm wrestling.